While the community continues to mourn the loss of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, a local muralist has decided to create a piece of art that will continue to keep the memory of Bryant and his daughter Gianna alive here in the Valley. Joining me now to tell us more about his piece of art is muralist and tattoo artist Omar Super Huerta. Welcome, Omar. We're so excited to have you, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Omar, why did you decide to do this?
Well, for one, I personally am a fan of Kobe. I have been since I was a kid. So I wanted to share it with everyone else.
Now you have to tell us about that process. How long did it take you to make this mural?
It took me about three different nights, 3 different days, 2 nights. The first night took me about 3.5 hours. Secondary, just about another 3 hours, and the last day took me about 3.5 hours. I'd say 10 hours at the most.
And then, okay, that is a mural right there. Why did you decide on this image?
Yeah, I mean, him being a great athlete, I kind of wanted to touch more of the family side of him. I wanted to, the father, because I'm also a father, so I think that we all know how iconic he was as far as him being an athlete, but I still wanted to relate more to the families of the incident because of the other families that were there as well.
Exactly. So is that the reason why you decided to add Gianna, I'm guessing, to the mural?
Yes, definitely. He was. I feel like he was more touching to hear such news as far as the side of him being a father and all. I think that yes, we all know that he's a great athlete, but there's the tragedy also related to the other families, and all of our loved ones, I'm sure, can connect to that a little bit more.
And then, this is a beautiful tribute to the Bryant family, but you also added the names of the other victims there as well, right?
Right. It was important for me to do that. We cannot forget about everyone that was there.
Exactly. And then, you are a father yourself, Omar, right? Does this mural have some type of, personal connection as well?
Yes, it was. When I first received the news, that's pretty much what, the first thing that I thought of, because, seeing him coach Gigi and I as a father, too, would love my kids to become painters like I am, or to be, somehow related to the art. So receiving the news was pretty much more, to me, more touching on that side, that point of view of it.
But this isn't the only mural you've done here in Fresno. Talk to me about the other ones.
Well, I actually kind of committed myself to paint 100 local murals. This one here would be the 30th, so I still have quite a few more to go. I'm trying to do, I take requests, and also I'm just trying to do something that we can all evolve around.
And then, besides all of that amazing work, you're also a tattoo artist. Tell us a little bit about that.
As you can see, I'm a tattoo artist. Yes, I own an ink galleria down the street from here, over on Winery. I've been a tattoo artist for the last 10 years. I have 2 worlds, and they both keep me pretty busy.
Exactly, and that's some of your work. We're seeing it right there on the screen. Okay, how could people contact you? How does this happen? Do people show up to your shop and be like, okay, I want this done? How does that process work?
I personally would rather do appointments, but yes, anyone's more than welcome to come by and check us out. I have, there's other artists there besides me, so anyone there is welcome. You can reach me through my Instagram. That would be best. I also have a Facebook under the name of Omar Huerta, but I would say Instagram would be the best way to get a hold of me, definitely. And
you guys can see that on the screen, super_tattoo, right?
Yes,
that's the perfect place.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then we have something very special going on today. You're you're doing something special for us, right? Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
Yeah, I also have my mental corner has always been the pencil since I was a kid. So honestly, I do have a lot of drawings that I kind of help me through whatever I'm going through. So it could be, right now, it definitely is something that I want to hang up on my wall. So I started drawing a Kobe Bryant.
Wow. Okay, and then we have the piece of art here. I don't know if you guys could get a little, there we go, a tight shot. Okay, why did you decide on this one?
This one, it's pretty much how I remember him. Pretty much how he just stood tall. To me, he was like a hero as a kid. It was Michael Jordan and him. So I chose this image here because of the facial expression.
Oh, I love it. Well, you know me, I'm from LA, so this is something very special.
Likewise.
Yeah, it really is. Omar, we're going to be checking up on you throughout the hour, so we're going to be seeing more of Omar, okay? Thank you, Omar.
Thanks a lot.